speaker has probably more Facebook connections than most of us combined in this room. Also, half the people coming through, I said, how'd you hear about us? They just said Marc. He's also the NDP candidate for Brantford, so everybody please give a warm welcome, and he's been a great supporter of us, for Mr. Marc Laferriere.
Yeah. So, it's really nerve-wracking, not just speaking in front of people, but it's actually nerve-wracking writing social media jokes. So I'm going to try a couple right now. How many politicians on Facebook does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know how many.
Interesting question. Please post your reply below. We're looking at what social media has done for... That took a while, didn't it, Carly? We're looking at what social media has done for me politically and what it's done for our movement. I'm actually going to record this as an example, and I'm going to post it to my Facebook and my Twitter as soon as it's done. So what has Facebook done for me politically? What has social media done for me politically? And what has it done for the movement we're trying to do in this city, and in this county, and in Six Nations, and in New Credit? Well, one of the things it's done is means that I can't use Farmville because, as a politician, I'm already cluttering up everybody's social networking walls with all my crap, so I can't put up fake Farmville crap. But one of the things it's done, one of the things it's really done is it's equalized things. We are going to spend a fourth, a fifth of what the other parties here are going to spend. As a third party, that's sort of the reality, and that's sort of what we have to deal with. But now money doesn't become the message can become the message. You know, we mobilize people almost every single day using Facebook and Twitter, using Audio Boo, which is a program I'm using to send this out over the internet. Something's been happening here. A lot of people in this room know me, a lot of people in this room don't. But right now, we are the #1 political page in this area. Yeah. And being the #1 political page, for the time being, I think Chris is shortly behind us, but being the #1 political page has allowed us to equalize things. It's allowed us to get our message out. It's allowed us to say, this is what's going on. And the danger of it is that you can have politics in a Post-it note. I mean, 140 characters is like a Post-it note, or on Facebook, 420 characters is pretty much the size of a Post-it note. And that can be a dangerous thing. That can be slogans. That can be trying to get people mobilized just based on some emotional issue. It could be throwing the wrong information out there. But what we've been doing is using that little Post-it note size time we have, that Post-it note size character limit we have, and trying to turn people on to politics, especially young people. We have 940 people following us. We have almost 2,000 on the personal page, and they're actually getting engaged on issues. And you know what's great is it's not just about sending our message out, it's about listening. Actually being able to have a rapport with people. It's changing the way we do politics. You know, I may be the only person here not running for mayor, but if you look at what's happening with all the mayoral candidates as an example, as a precursor to the federal and provincial elections here in Brant, it's actually changing how people dialogue. And the accessibility. When you have people who can't make it out to events, they can't make it out to rallies, they can't make it out to your event at the park, well, they can make it out to the library, or they can make it out in their own homes to actually compare notes, to actually reach out and touch a politician. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but to actually reach out and really get to know someone. It's an open door, and it allows people to walk through. The interesting thing about social media politically is it's not any of the politicians, it's not within any politician's power to say how powerful that voice is. The interesting thing about social media is that the people decide how powerful that voice is. By retweeting, by suggesting things on Facebook. I only have 1 minute, eh? Wow, that's amazing. I thought I was going to speak for 140 seconds to be more of a Twitter guy. It's been a really neat event, and this has been a really neat sense of community actually coming out, mobilizing. And we need to see more of it. So I hope to see Tweetstock 2 and 3 and 4 and 18, and I probably will skip 32, but I'll be back for 33. And thank you, and stay engaged. Have a good one.